Let's have a closer look at the Uniqlo J.W. Anderson Fall Winter Collection. Now, for those of you that don't know what this collection is, it's a collaborative effort between designer J.W. Anderson and Uniqlo to bring us British heritage inspired pieces. And before we have a closer look at the pieces, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below and leave a thumbs up on today's video if you guys want to see more content like this. Starting off with the women's puff tech short jacket, this comes in at 130 Canadian dollars in this beautiful chocolate brown colorway, and I'm wearing a size small. Now, one of the most functional and practical parts about this particular piece is the detachable hood. As you guys can see, even though this is a women's jacket, the size small fits me perfectly, and the hood has plenty of space in it as well. Even though it is a short jacket, you guys can see it hits me exactly the same length as my Uniqlo Airism tee in a size extra small. We have button clasp cuffs on the sleeves and also the front of the jacket as well, and the corduroy collar detailing. Overall, this jacket is a lot more suitable for late fall and early winter in comparison to the previous workwear jackets from Uniqlo. Because it's a puff tech piece, it is slightly warmer and padded as well. If you're shopping around for a fall jacket and you're not interested in picking up a bomber, this is definitely a strong contender that you guys should check out. Next up is a fan favorite from the J.W. Anderson collection, the women's crop shirt, which comes in at 50 Canadian dollars, and this is a size extra small. Now, this shirt here is dominating all over social media right now. Whenever you open up Instagram or TikTok, someone is either wearing this shirt or talking about it. If you're a shorter individual, the crop is going to look fantastic on you. I'm 5'5" and this looks fine on me. However, if you're on the taller side, then this shirt is probably not for you. It's going to be way too exaggerated as a crop, and if that's your thing, go for it. But for a lot of people, it just doesn't look too right proportionately. The crop is slightly more exaggerated than most of the short pieces that are offered from Uniqlo. As you can see, my extra small Uniqlo Airism tee is still poking out from underneath this extra small shirt over here. I've talked extensively about this shirt in my previous J.W. Anderson video, which I'll link over here for you guys. But overall, it's a nice shirt. It's a nice smart casual item that you can add to your wardrobe if you're looking for an upgrade, and plenty of colorways to choose from. Next up is another fan favorite, the Gradient Souffle Yarn Sweater, coming in at 60 Canadian dollars. This is the blue gradient colorway, and this is a size small. Now, it's no surprise that this sweater also got brought back considering how popular it was, and I did talk about it extensively in the same video as the crop shirt. Now, that subtle gradient here adds a nice little touch, especially when you want to rock just a sweater in the fall and winter months and not rely too much on layering. Since this is a size small, the sleeves tend to run a little longer on me, so I usually roll the cuffs in. As you can see on my right arm over here, I have it rolled in. On my left arm, I left it out so you guys can see how long the cuffs are. It's actually a pretty exaggerated cuff in comparison to a regular sweater. I feel like a regular sweater would have it at the halfway point that these ones are at. Rolled up, it falls straight down to my wrist, and if I leave the cuff exposed, it collects near the bicep area for me, which doesn't look too bad either. I usually tend to roll up the cuffs on my sweaters and hoodie whenever I wear them, but we have a relaxed frame in the body over here and a fairly high neckline that's pretty snug and bounces right back, so you can layer a t-shirt under it if you want it to poke through slightly, but it's going to sit nice and high on the neckline without stretching out. I've had this for over a year and the neckline has maintained itself, so take that as a good sign that it does have some decent quality behind it. Now, I know people aren't a big fan of acrylics, polyesters, and all that, so if you're looking for cotton or actual wool, this piece won't be for you. But if you're looking for a nice gradient sweater, then this is an option you guys can consider. Now, sticking to the sweater theme, we have another one here. This is the herringbone sweater in a size small, coming in at 60 Canadian dollars. In this light beige colorway. Now, it's garments like these where you can see that British heritage inspiration with the herringbone pattern all across the sweater. Overall, this is a nice alternative to the Gradient Souffle yarn one if you guys are looking for something a little more out there in terms of a pattern. This one is on the lighter side in comparison to the Souffle yarn sweater. As you can see, it features a more relaxed look overall in the arms and body. And even in the neckline as well, you can see it doesn't sit as high in comparison to the gradient sweater. Now, the pattern on this one allows me to show you guys exactly where the herringbone cuff ends. It's more of a regular cuff versus the souffle yarn gradient sweater, which ended somewhere over here on me. So this is a great visual comparison for you guys. Now, this piece is something that can definitely go between your casual attire and your work attire. So if you're looking for pieces to wear to the office, then this is something that you can add to your wardrobe. Now, next up, we have the women's lamb's wool sweater, which comes in at 60 Canadian dollars, and I'm wearing a size small. And this here is in the beige colorway. Now, this one here is my favorite piece from the entire collection, Just like the crop t-shirt that released as part of the previous collection, this one here has a nice crop to it. It's a nice long sleeve lambswool polo that you can dress up or dress down for a nice smart casual outfit. One of the pros about being a short king is that you can rock pieces like this and it'll look proportionate on you. Now here's how I go about selecting my size in women's pieces like this over here. I usually check the model's dimensions and what size they're wearing. In this case, the women's model was wearing a size small and she was 5'9". So I knew, being an individual who's 5'5", I could fit this and the crop wouldn't be too exaggerated on me. Granted, I know our proportions are going to be different in terms of our frame and in terms of our overall size, but that's roughly how I go about it. So if you're a 5'9" individual with a larger frame than mine, you'll probably get away wearing a medium or a large for a more relaxed look. But if you're on the shorter side like me, then you can definitely get away wearing a small. Now, as an individual that's accumulated a lot of pieces throughout the years and only looking to curate and add a small amount at a time now, this is going to be one of those pieces that I add to my fall wardrobe for this year. Now, first up for the bottoms, we have these straight leg jeans in the medium wash. I'm wearing a size 29 in the waist, and these come in at 60 Canadian dollars. Now, this pair of denim was released earlier this year and got brought back as part of the fall collection, and I can see why. It was super popular, just like the shirts, and definitely a fan favorite from the men's section. We're seeing the resurgence of the slim pairs at the moment, and we also have the baggy trend still going at the moment. But the straight cut is the perfect in-between that's going to be suitable for almost anybody out there. The medium blue wash is honestly perfect for any season, so you're going to be able to wear this all year round. I say this in every video, but remember, Uniqlo does have in-store tailoring. It's one length when you get it delivered, or you can get it altered pre-delivery as well. Personally, I just roll up the cuffs for the sake of the video and then take it in-store to get it to the exact length I want it to be at. Now, do I think these jeans are super special? Not really, but considering that they are 60 Canadian dollars, it's a nice affordable price point that still features a nice cut and wash features throughout the entire denim in comparison to even something like Levi's. The final item in today's video is going to be the women's barrel pants. These are a size small in the beige colorway and they come in at 70 Canadian dollars. In terms of the fit, it's pretty standard in comparison to all the other barrel fit options from the regular line, the Uniqlo U line, and now this JW Anderson line. However, these are a lot lighter in comparison to the Uniqlo U version and a lot thinner as well. So I don't know how warm they're going to be in the fall and winter months, but it's still a nice breathable pair that you can add to your rotation if you haven't picked it up yet. I would definitely recommend going in store for these and trying them on, and also trying the different options available from the Uniqlo U line and the regular collection as well to see which one you like more, and also to see which washes and colors you're leaning towards. This particular pair is definitely to fit in with the current trends on market right now, so I understand why they dropped this piece, and honestly, like I said, whatever you decide to pick up is going to come down to personal preference. If you want to pay the extra few dollars for the JW Anderson price tag, then go for it. If not, just get the regular pair. Now, those were all the pieces featured in today's video, but you guys let me know down in the comment section which one you decide to pick up or which one was your favorite. These pieces do sell out and some of them might be sold out by the time this video is uploaded, but Uniqlo tends to restock it, so make sure you guys have your notifications set up on their app, or check in-store frequently if you have a mall near you. Now, if you love British heritage-inspired pieces, you're going to love it. If you don't, you're not going to like this collection a lot. But the standout pieces from this collection usually do come from the women's section, particularly because of the crop attached to them. For the men's pieces, they tend to be more oversized and baggy in comparison, while I see a lot of people gravitating towards the proportions offered on the women's selection. As a shorter individual like myself, I do benefit from this a lot, and if you are a short individual like myself, you're gonna love the women's pieces. Don't be afraid to try them out. You honestly can't even tell they're from the women's section, so don't be afraid to walk into your local Uniqlo, take a few pieces into a change room, and just see how you like them. Now, that's it for the JW Anderson collection, but I know the Needles Uniqlo collection is dropping very soon as well, so I'll try to have a review out for you guys on those pieces very soon. With that said, thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and check out the short form content as well. I try to upload that as frequently as possible. It'll be linked here or here for you guys with my Instagram and TikTok. With that said, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.